Protests continue there last night as many are upset no officers were directly charged in the death of Breonna Taylor. Alex Valverde has more now on reaction from protesters and public officials in this continuing coverage.
Protesters filled the streets in Louisville as police and the National Guard stood in position. A large group gathered at the Thomas Jefferson Unitarian Church.
We've got food on site, we've got medics on site, we've got shuttles who are able to take people home if the cops would actually let them leave the premises.
But anger over the grand jury's decision to not directly charge any LMPD officers with Breonna Taylor's death turned to violence as some areas of the city suffered damage. Louisville police tweeted last night that an unlawful assembly had been declared because protesters were breaking windows on 4th Street. And one group was accused of attempting to start a fire at the Louisville Public Library on York Street by throwing a flare into the building. 24 people in total were arrested last night and charged with unlawful assembly, failure to disperse, and riot in the first degree. One of the protesters arrested was State Representative Attica Scott, who introduced Breonna's law statewide after it was passed in Louisville. The law would ban no-knock warrants across Kentucky. And public officials at every level have also reacted to the grand jury's decision.
Our hearts go out to her. It was a horrible tragedy that happened, and that our hearts also are with the 2 police officers who were shot.
And the grand jury conducted the handoff to criminal prosecution. I have full confidence in the Attorney General's painstaking pursuit of facts and justice.
And the man accused of shooting 2 Louisville police officers during Wednesday's protests will appear in court today. He's charged with 2 counts of assault on a police officer and 14 counts of wanton endangerment of an officer. And as demonstrations are expected to continue, Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher extended the city's curfew through the weekend. It's in effect from 9 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. Alex Valverde, LEX 18 News.